What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Steve Natto and we're here today with a huge pickup. I literally just got back from Supreme up in Brooklyn and picked these up today. This is the brand new Supreme Nike Air Force One Low White. This is the brand new shoe for spring summer 2020 and the big drop of today. It came out on Thursday, March 5th, 2020 for a retail price of 96 bucks. And this is an Air Force One that Supreme has claimed to be releasing throughout the seasons pretty regularly. So today it actually did sell out online pretty fast within a few minutes and then sold out pretty quickly in store from what I was able to see too. Earlier this week I signed up for a spot at Supreme, got number 363 at the store in Brooklyn, and by the time I even made it to the counter, the white pair was the only one available, so black had completely already sold out. And I didn't get my exact size, but got a size very close, so we're still gonna do the full review and on feet on the shoes right here, like we always do for the channel. So also, if you guys are new to the channel here today, be sure to hit that subscribe button, because like I said, for every new sneaker that I pick up, I do a full review and on feet. But other than that, for today, like I said, I just got back from the store. If you guys want to see a little bit more about what happened down at the store, hit the links in the description down below. On my TikTok, I posted a full video showcasing how it works to buy something at Supreme on release day. And on my Instagram, I have full detailed pictures of the shoes, and both are linked in the description down below. But with all that out of the way, we do need to jump into the video for today to dive into this full review and on feet of the Supreme Nike Air Force One Low. So let's go. All right, so here we are with the shoes, and of course, gotta zoom into this box logo on the back, the big part of the sneaker right here. As you can see, right on the lateral side, down at the bottom, we got the Supreme hit, that box logo red on top of this white upper. But before we dive deeper into the shoe, I do wanna show you guys the box first. I was curious myself to see what box came with these shoes, because Supreme didn't mention that online, but it's a black pullout box that we've seen on other Supreme Nike products. And on the size tag here, it does say Air Force One Low Supreme in white and white. The retail price tag was ripped off, I guess, in the store, but the retail price was $96. And the rest of the box is worthwhile to take a peek at real quick. On the side, it does have the Supreme logo. Up top, it does have Nike written there. And the paper they use for the shoes is actually dual branded with Supreme and Nike. So honestly, very, very nice to see for a sneaker that's only $6 more than the regular retail price on the model of shoe itself. So regular Air Force Ones are $90 and this pair was $96. So I definitely like what they did, for that slight increase and what they did for this collaboration. I do also want to mention that a little bit later in the video, I'm going to do a slight comparison between a regular pair of just all white Air Force Ones and compare them to the brand new Supreme Air Force One. So we'll do that a little bit later in the video, but I wanted to mention that right now. But finally now back to the shoes. So again, looking at this lateral side, if we check this out first, it's basically the exact same as a regular white Air Force One from this view right here. If we start down at the bottom, the traction, the outsole, and the midsole are all basically the same. We got that air hit on the midsole. It goes all the way up to the toe. We got the stars at the heel and the toe. This nice white leather material for the upper. All the same as a regular Air Force One Low, with the perforations on the toe box, the mid panel. And then the only real difference from this view is the Supreme logo down here that I mentioned before. So basically just there, small red box logo on the side, and that's gonna round out the lateral side. Now onto the view from the front. There are a couple differences here between a Supreme pair and a regular pair, so I pulled those out for the comparison. But if we start up at the toe, we can see the stars again, the midsole, then up to that toe box where it's that white smooth leather. And then near the laces, we do have a small Nike swoosh. And on the actual lace lock itself there, we see AF1 for Air Force One and Supreme written on there on both sneakers. So that's a really cool small detail, whereas compared to regular Air Force Ones, they do not have the Nike swoosh right there, as we can see on the Supreme pair. And on the lace lock right there, it does just say AF1 compared to the Supreme pair where it says AF1 Supreme. But then for the rest of the sneaker, we move up. We can see the white laces, same white leather tongue. And then on the tongue itself, it's the same, white on white branded and stitching with Nike Air and Air Force One, same as the other pair. Now onto the medial side. So not much different here. Basically all the same as a regular Air Force One. So if we start down at the bottom again, we see the stars at the heel, rest of that white midsole, the white stitching, up to the white toe box, white mid panel, white upper liner connecting to the laces. So all the same on the medial panel and medial side, nothing really different and no other Supreme hit, just on the lateral side on this sneaker. And now to the back heel. Again, nothing really different here. See the same kind of outsole, midsole, back heel, the white on white Nike Air branding. And just from the back view, depending on how you look at it, you can see the Supreme box logos down at the bottom on either lateral side of the sneakers, but the back of the shoe itself is just the same as a regular Air Force One. And now I've turned on the flash and brought back the regular pair for a comparison here again. But before we dive into the inner part of the sneakers, I do want to show you guys the extra laces. So if you've seen the pictures from Supreme, this is a nice little addition here. They gave an extra set of laces, red with white Supreme written all over it. So pretty cool, just comes in an extra bag. Regular white Air Force Ones do not come with any extra laces. And now for the insole and the inner lining of the sneakers here, it's all white, just the same. And on the insole, we have a dual branding of Supreme and Nike Air. So you guys can see there, it's written on the inside of both sneakers. But then for a regular pair, it's just a slightly different type of style. And you have Nike Air Force One and since '82. But the Supreme pair is just all white inside with the dual branding. And next, I'm going to get you guys a look at the size tag. So I've kind of pulled it out there to get a better look. If we get the camera to focus, there's the numbers and information right there for the size tag on the Supreme Nike Air Force One Low White. Rounding out the shoe here, we are going to take a look at the outsole, and the outsole is just the same as a regular pair of Air Force Ones, so just all white. You can see the stars at the toe and the heel, and then the Nike branding right in the middle. So now that is going to wrap it up for the full in-depth and up-close look at the Supreme Air Force Ones. But now I'm going to get these laced up and show you guys what they look like on feet. All right, so now there we have it for the Supreme Nike Air Force One Low on feet. So one last thing I wanted to mention that I saw a little bit better when I actually went to go lace them up is that the tongue on this pair is a little bit different than the regular generic pair. The tongue is a little bit more rigid and more canvas material than the other pair. So a small difference again, but I wanted to mention that, because I saw it as I went to go get it laced up. But hopefully from this video, you guys were able to get a good view at this shoe and see some of the differences between this pair and a regular, kind of generic white Air Force One. But other than that, I think it's a great shoe. I'm really happy with it. I'm glad that they kept the retail price at 96 bucks. A $6 increase to get all the little details that they added to it. Great deal, great value, and I'm glad that Supreme, kind of figured it out to make it work. They have announced that this pair is going to be restocking regularly throughout the season. So, like I said, it did sell out today, but hopefully that means more pairs are on the way and will be coming, kind of regularly. We'll see exactly what that means, but if you guys head down to the description, like I said in the beginning of the video, and give me a follow or check me out on Instagram down there, I'll definitely post as many updates as I can if and when the next time these are dropping. But other than that, more specifically on the shoe, I think it's really good. It's definitely very comfortable. Air Force Ones are a very comfortable shoe in my opinion. And in terms of sizing, I know a lot of people are going to be asking about that. So for me, my regular true Nike size is a 9.5, and in Air Force Ones, I go down to a size 9. I recommend to either go true to size or down a half size in Air Force Ones. I do like to go down a half size, and a lot of people do as well. They fit slightly big, so that's kind of my recommendation. This pair was a size 10. It's the one that I was able to get from Supreme. They sold out of size 9 and 9.5 by the time I was there, so it's close enough and worked, but the fit does seem basically the same as the generic pair of Air Force Ones, so that is definitely my recommendation, is to either go true to size or down a half size for a little bit more of a snug fit. But as always, I recommend this in all my videos, is if you can go and try on the, regular pair of sneakers, definitely head over to a Foot Locker and just try on a pair of Air Force Ones to find the right fit for you. But other than that, it's time to wrap it all up and give you guys my final rating and opinion on a scale out of 10. So for this pair right here, I think it's great. I really don't have much wrong with it at all. So I'm going to go a 9.5 out of 10. I think it's a great shoe at retail price for $96 with all the small extras and details that they changed to it. I think it's awesome. I'm happy to hear that they're going to restock the shoe regularly, but hopefully that means, that a lot more pairs will be released. Today, I know a lot of people struck out, so I'm really hoping throughout the season more and more people will be able to get them. But nonetheless, that is definitely going to wrap up the video for today. I think we have covered everything at this point. If there's any other questions you have, related to anything Supreme related, today's release, or this shoe in general, let me know in the comments down below or over on social media, and I'll help you guys get those questions answered. But again, if this was your first time stopping by to the channel today, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And that is going to wrap it up. So thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you again real soon on the next video.